Well, good morning, folks. It's great to be with you this morning on this brisk but beautiful fall morning in good old uh, Indiana. November is here. It's upon us and won't be long till it'll be Thanksgiving. Hi, I'm Terry Christ, the semi-retired pastoral minister at the Church of Mount Gilead, and just want to share with you an answer to a question. Do we elevate Christ enough? I thought it was interesting as I saw through many of Paul's writings how much he would take sections to elevate Christ and try to get them to see that he is the King of Kings, he is the ruler. So listen carefully to this passage in Colossians chapter 1, verse 15. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For by him all things were created in heaven and in earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things, and in him all things hold together. He is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in everything he might be preeminent. For in him all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether on earth or in heaven, making peace by the blood of his cross. And you who once were alienated and hostile in mind, doing evil deeds, he has reconciled in his body of flesh by his death, in order to present you holy and blameless and above reproach before him, if indeed you continue in the faith, stable and steadfast, not shifting from the hope of the gospel that you heard, which has been proclaimed in all creation under heaven, and of which I, Paul, became a minister. How high should we elevate Jesus is the question. Oh my, look at this passage. He is the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. By him, everything was created. Everything was put on this earth. Let me tell you something, folks. It's so easy for us to kind of use Jesus when we need him and kind of keep him there on the side whenever things are down for us. It's real easy to just, have our religion and have our life on this earth to be the most important thing. Oh, friends, Jesus is to be elevated completely in our lives. He is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, and in everything that he might have preeminence. Everything. All of our lives, everything about us, he is to be the preeminent one. So I'm challenging you today to quit just keeping Jesus on the side and kind of thinking about him now and then and having our sweet little prayers at night when we go to bed. Let's worship Jesus, the only begotten Son of God, who created, who made us what we are and breathed into us the breath of life. Oh, friends, Jesus is to be exalted above everything every day of our lives. And may you see him that way. And may you trust him and may you love him. Oh, I know we're not perfect, and I'm sure not. But let me tell you, friends, he, our Savior, our God, is to be exalted above everything. And that is my point today that I bring to you. Tomorrow we have I think it's the final message on The Chosen at Mount Gilead, 9 o'clock and 10:30. And we certainly do encourage you to be there if you can't watch it online. It's great to learn and to see and to visualize our King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Jesus, the only begotten Son of God. God bless you in this marvelous and wonderful week. We'll see you next week.